Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Monday night. It is December 11th, 2023. Is about 8 p.m. Eastern Time as I record this video. If you like the video, hit the like button. It helps us out. We really appreciate it. Banks going cashless, slowly but surely. They are. I'll go into that a little more. And is China infiltrating our cyber networks? They very well could be. And a couple of other interesting updates that you may want to hear about. Also have a very good passage that I will share with you towards the end of the video that I believe is very powerful and will definitely give you something to think about. All right. First thing is banks going cashless. I had this message and I had this got this information from a good friend of mine and a brother in a Christian brother in Australia. ANZ and Commonwealth banks there are making some big changes, and the way they're making them is kind of sneaky. All right, I'll explain. ANZ is going cashless in some of its branches. Customers no longer able to hand over cash or coins to the employees or staff members for deposits. Branches will provide customers with coin deposit machines and smart ATM machines so they can deposit some cash. Now, there are limits. This is happening in some metro area locations of some of their big cities, Brisbane, Melbourne, and Sydney. There is a cash deposit limit of 50 notes per transaction at the ATMs, and there is a limit, and I forgot the exact pounds, but or the kilograms of coins per transaction that you can deposit per transaction. So basically, no more cash handling over the counter, basically in their branches, in their physical branches. The similar is happening at Commonwealth Bank, and this was also announced. So it said that they are focusing, quote unquote, more. They're focusing on, quote unquote, more complex banking needs, whatever the heck that means. Again, Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, and I responded back. Now, first of all, I know this is Australia. You're gonna be like, "Dog, this is in Australia. We're in the United States. I'm in Canada, whatever, wherever you are." It's gonna happen. It's coming here. If it hasn't already, if you see, if you're seeing things like this already here in North America, Europe, wherever, do chime in the comments and let us know what you're noticing. If you are in banking, and I know several of you are in banking that watch the channel, chime in. Let us know what you are seeing if you can. All right. Also, when I responded to my friend, I was like, yes, more in the direction of cashless. And what his response, I think, was very, I think, right on point. He said, Teddy, Teddy, knock it off. He said, a slow but steady march to cashless. I don't think it will be as sudden as people think. It's a gradual progression to the end game. They are playing the long game, trying to make those that are aware look like fools with statements like it's only in city areas, etc., taking a few out every week until one day, boom, they're all gone. I think he's right on. I think he's totally right. I said, yeah, exactly. I think you're right on point there. Uh, they're gradual, just like they gradually increase prices at the grocery store and other things, these little small incremental increases. And it's like, it's just, it's only 20 cents more, it's 30 cents more. Well, dang, that adds up over several months or a year. But that's what they're doing here. It's going to be gradual. All of a sudden, boom, you're going to be like, where did my bank go? No brick and mortar banks. Who do I go to? How do I get cash? How do I deposit cash? That's how they're going to do it, y'all. It will happen here too. It will happen where you are. So again, if you're seeing this and seeing little things like this, let us know, because I think the way they're doing it here is, we're so distracted by other things of life, our electronic devices, other news of the day, holidays, shopping, spending your money, school, work, whatever it is. There's so much flying around, that we may not even notice it, and then bam, one day, just like he said, he's right on. I think that was a very good observation. China's cyber army invading critical United States services, power grids, ports, pipelines, water utilities, said that they're infiltrating. This is a broader effort to create chaos, uh, if just in case there is a conflict, or if and when there is an actual military conflict between China and the United States. I could definitely see this. Do I do I doubt this? I don't. I kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, because whatever information we're getting fed, I kind of have to like take a second, like look like, you know, could China do this, or are they wanting to do this? I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. At the same time, how true is this for real? So it goes back to that trust. What do you trust about what you see in print, what you hear on the internet, what you hear from the talking heads on network TV, the cable channels? You know, what is true, what is not? This kind of makes sense in a way, though. I mean, to go ahead and start infiltrating these things, and to where, we may not even know it. And then if and when there is a conflict, uh, for real, a big emergency, then they can flip a switch or whatever, and then create even more chaos here, to where we're focused more here than fighting a war in Asia or in the South China Sea. It kind of makes sense in that aspect. Let me know what you think about that. Biden is hosting the Ukrainian President Zelensky in the White House on Tuesday, tomorrow. I think I'm just going to leave that right there. If I say any more, I'll probably get in trouble. But, clown show. Clown show to the max, y'all. What in the world? Speaking of the devil, uh, Brandon's his approval rating hits a new low, 37% approval rating. This is what they're reporting. 61% unfavorable view. 37%. How in the world are 37% of the people have approval of what's happening? How is that even possible? Are they just blind loyalty? I don't get it. I don't get it. Is that even real? Or and then I saw something where Trump is leading by 4 points, and I think Nikki Haley is the only other one kind of on the grid, kind of on the scoreboard, so to speak, in that race. Very early so far, but we all know what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen when it really comes down to it, don't we? Don't we? Deep breath. Deep breath. Keep up your preps, y'all. Keep circling the wagons, so to speak. I'm going to go to the passage because it is a good one. Good one. Good one. All right. All right. Matthew chapter 25, starting with verse 35. I'll go to about 4 or 5 verses. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes to clothe you? When did we see you sick, or in prison, or go to visit you? The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Amen. Amen. And now, a lot of people will read this and say, well, Dawg, I can't, like, you don't have to give up your house, or, give a piece of land to somebody. Don't get crazy with it. Don't. It can be something small, and I've heard it put by a pastor that whatever you'd want to do for everybody, there's so many people that the needs are many, and so many people need so much help out there that the best way to look at it is you as an individual is whatever you'd want for everybody, all of these people, do for one. Even if it's a small thing, even if it's something small, a bottle of water, give them, provide a meal, donate some clothes somewhere, donate some food to the food banks, to your church or a church, find out who's collecting this stuff, or a ministry that is providing food boxes to people in need. Make a donation to them, especially this time of the holidays, or donate some clothes to to a needy cause that's going to be distributing out to families for children. Anything like this is good. you know. So be thinking about how you could do even, something that has been gently used that you're not using anymore that somebody could be getting a benefit from, and instead of just sitting in the closet or on the bottom of the floor of the closet. I know I'm saying that because I got stuff I should be giving away too, and I will. But just something to think about, especially like I said, during the holiday season like this. Share your thoughts. Let's stay in prayer, y'all. Stay in prayer. Continue with your prayer requests, okay? Again, if you've been dealing with illness, whatever, if you remember, give us an update, all right? Because we continue praying for you, and we'll pray for you on all your prayer requests, okay? All right. Let's be safe out there. God bless you. I'll see you soon.